rectangularly. Is that how you say it? Rectangularly?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Rectangular. It looks
All right,
rectangularly.
It seems like forever since we. Seems like forever since we've been here.
Since I seen you, Johnny.
Well, you were late.
I wasn't late.
I was ready to go at 11:30.
I'm not gonna lie. For the audience out there,
Mr. Smellgood over there.
no, we were ready to walk out the door at the same time.
Yeah, we were.
For the audience out there, though, we were not only late getting over here, but very unprepared. I'm not really very prepared today. I don't really have.
We're very.
But that's what we do.
It's been a long week.
That's what we do, right?
Let's say that's right.
It's been a long couple of weeks. A lot of drama. A lot of
workplace drama.
Oh gosh, I can't stand it. It's too much.
I can't either, and I don't even work there. That's how bad it
He
is.
hears about all of it though. So, all right, we are. Drum roll. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I believe this will be episode 8. Also, I gotta apologize to the viewers out there. I didn't get one posted last Wednesday. Very, very, very busy at work and had no time to get it uploaded. So we apologize for that. We'll try and make sure it doesn't happen again in the future. But I will have one posted up this Wednesday, ready to go. So right at midnight. So
And I'm about to get to my editing skills so I can make me some clips for everybody.
yeah, he's not.
He's not.
He's not gonna have.
He's
time.
not gonna. It's not gonna happen.
But we're back. We did not record last week. We got Diggity Dave over here to your guys' right. We got Johnny next to me over here. A couple of okay dudes sometimes, most of the time. And I'm your boy JD
Sometimes.
in a white tee. JD in a white tee. We're back, guys. We're doing it again. How you guys feeling?
Tired.
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 Okay.
Dude.
It's funny that you say that. I want to start off. I have to start off.
Right.
I have to. I don't know if you see a difference in me today or not. Maybe I'm a little. And to the viewers out there, when I go, I'm like. So, I went and fulfilled a script. I went and got one of my prescriptions filled, right? This particular prescription, I was actually supposed to be on it now for many months, but I didn't really want to take it.
Hey, listen, he acted like he was going to die if he took it, bro. I swear to God, I was like, oh.
But
Is it the?
listen, but I will admit, I have lately, the past like few weeks, I just been eating like crazy. Like I eat a lot at work. Like I eat more than I should be, right?
Stress eating.
So probably, yeah.
Probably.
So I went and got the prescription filled.
Yeah.
So the pill is called Phetermine. It's a diet. No, Phetermine. It's a diet pill. It's a diet pill, right? Mm-hmm. It's supposed to. It's supposed to alleviate your appetite so that you don't eat as much. Right. Well, one of the other side effects to this is it gets you real amped.
Get the gurped.
It gets you.
Ricochet rabbit.
It gets you tweaking, man. Like so yesterday, I woke up and Britt ended up giving me this pill. She was like, "Hey, why don't you take one of these now?" And I was like, because we had just eaten,
right.
And I was like, "All right." Didn't think nothing of it. This is a whole day later. Right now, it's a whole day later, and I'm still gacked.
Hold on.
So
I'm going to
listen,
say something. Bro.
So I got to tell you, I don't want to. I don't think the audience needs to know my whole story. But let's just say there was a time in my life when I may or may not have messed around with some type of amphetamine.
It went real fast.
And it wasn't It wasn't Federate or whatever this damn pill is. It was something a little stronger. And it rhymes with Federate. So this is that, right? So this is now, mind you, it's been years, years and years and years. Yeah. So it's the only way I could describe it is like my insides are going 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to get up and do anything per se. So it's not like that tweak when you just want to just, you know what I mean? And you're just doing a million things. Like I don't feel like going and busting down the computer tower and building a whole new one, right? Like I would back in the day. Like I don't feel like doing anything like that. But my insides were going like 180 miles an hour, dude. And I was just watching football all day yesterday. And I was like, I had gone and taken a nap. And when I woke up on one, dude. I was like, and I thought, hey, listen, I thought that I was getting sick. I forgot that I took the damn pill, right? Because I went and took a nap. So I got up and I was like, I don't feel right. Like I was like tingly all over.
Right.
And I was like, I think I'm starting to get sick. And I'm sitting there watching football and Britt says, hey, she was like, I'm surprised you went and took a nap after taking that pill. And boom, I remember, I was like, oh shit, that's what it is. It's that damn pill. So I'm just sitting there watching football all day, just gacked, right? I'm just like, my insides are gacked, but I'm not getting up and doing anything. I'm just kind of just sitting there like, it was just bringing back old memories. And I was like, dude, this is crazy. So I didn't know how long this stupid pill was gonna last, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I still haven't eaten anything. I still feel all tweaky, you know what I'm saying? And then before I jumped in the shower, I felt like I started to come down, and then I took a shower, and it was like, nope, I'm fucking still here. And so that being said, I'm not feeling normal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of, and I will say, I see some pros to taking this pill. But I also see some cons.
I will say this. So a long time ago, I was on the same pill, right? And I had to go to the holler of Tennessee, Rogersville, Tennessee, for a child support hearing. My ex-wife owed me some money, and I got a notice because I had custody of the kids. So at that time, I was on second shift, so I got off at 11 o'clock at night. I got a notice in the mail, the court date and the time. So we were living in Ohio at the time, and I came home, took a shower, took about an hour nap, and I drove all night. Okay, I was wide awake.
Wait, you took the pill before you took a nap?
No.
You drove all night.
I drove all night.
Gotcha.
Showed up to court. Had no clue when you go to court in Rogersville, Tennessee, in the holler there. You cannot. I wore
in the holler.
Yeah, it was a holler, bro. I heard banjos. Had no clue that in their court system you cannot wear shorts, no matter how nice they are. I had nice khaki shorts on, button-down shirt. Sheriff wouldn't let me in. He's like, you can't come to court in shorts. I said, I'm not from Tennessee. So they said, well, we can't let you in. So I had to run to the Tractor Supply, grab a pair of jeans, left the tag on them. Lady goes, you got court, don't you? I said, yes, I do. She goes, just bring them back when you're done. I said, no problem. She goes, leave tags on. Okay. Sure, no problem. So I go do the court.
That's cool.
Yeah. Go do the court thing, yada, yada, right? On my way home, because this has reference to the pill.
Yeah.
I did not take said pill until I was on my way home, all the way through Tennessee and got into Kentucky. Right before I get on I-75, I decide I'm getting a little tired. I'm going to take the pill. Dude, I have no clue where Kentucky went, Cincinnati went, or Dayton went. Next thing you know, I'm in Lima, Ohio. And the wife is like, you home already?
Probably still ready to keep going.
Right.
I ain't got to stop. I'll drive to Cali.
I had the windows down on the car, music playing, have no clue I got a blank spot. From Kentucky all the way to Lima. Next thing you know, I'm home. Wife's like, "You're home?" I said, "I'm home." So he ain't lying.
Yeah.
So listen,
I'm taking it.
So it's funny that you say about the driving, because as you guys know, and if for the viewers out there who don't know, I have a severe sleep apnea.
Oh my God.
Right? And I have a very, very, very bad habit of falling asleep at the wheel every
100%.
single day on my way home from work.
Yeah.
Because by the time I get off of work, I've usually been up for 15, 16 hours because I got to wake up at 2. So that's like one of the pros, right? I'm like, well, if I take this pill in the morning, so I've been like mapping it out in my head, right? Because I get a break at 5:30 in the morning. So instead of eating my lunch at 9:45 in the morning, I'm gonna eat my lunch at 5:30 in the morning, take the pill, then I'll be gacked out all day, and then hopefully it'll get me home so I'm not almost dying on my way home every night. The problem is, I don't know if it's gonna wear off by the time it's time for me to go to sleep. Like, am I just like, I don't know if it's because listen, we watched the Canelo fight last night.
Right.
I fell asleep. I went to bed. I'm not gonna say I fell asleep. I went to bed at 2:00 in the morning.
Ooh.
By 7:00 in the morning, I had already been tossing and turning for almost 2 hours.
Bro.
And I was up 7:00. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So I don't even know. I closed my eyes. I don't know how deep of a sleep I even fell in last night. But I woke up and I was like, time to go. So I went in the garage and then I went down a whole rabbit hole of some stuff, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But I was like, I'm like, bro, this is a whole day later, dog. And this is just a little tiny pill. So I'm going to see how my sleep goes tonight. Also, I can't wait for you to pour whatever you're going to pour because I'm hoping that I haven't eaten anything because of this damn pill. So
You're about to be on a good one.
yeah, so hold on. So I'm on an empty stomach, right? I'm on an empty stomach, but I'm hoping whatever you got for us today, like levels me out, dog, so I can fucking sleep tonight. Because at this rate, dog, like every time I think it's like, oh yeah, it's cool, I'm like that night. Here it comes back. It comes right back. I'm like, damn. Like when I got here and I started talking to you guys, I started feeling it inside, started fucking ramping up again. And then in my head, I was like, I'm fucking on one, bro. Like I'm fucking on one.
Listen.
Like I'm on a sick one, fool.
I'm gonna tell you the funniest part of this whole thing. Britt is always giving this motherfucker some pills, bro, in a cup. So like vitamins, you know what I mean?
Right,
you need
right.
to take these. You need to every day. Listen, so he wouldn't know what the hell he was taking. I'm glad he knew what he was taking when he took it because Britt was. If she would have slid that in there, he'd still be fucked up right now. Be like, motherfucker.
Maybe you should take it when you first wake up. That way, you know, by the time.
But you have to take it. But you have to take it with food.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying like the earliest I could take it is like at our 5:30 break. If I bring my lunch, right, and I eat it at 5:30 and then take that pill at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm hoping by the time I get off, which is 12 to 14 hours later, by the time I go to sleep, I'm hoping it like, you know what I mean? But I'm also hopefully it wears off so I can sleep,
Right.
but hopefully it'll get me home without falling asleep.
What if you took it with a banana on the way to work?
What the fuck does that got to do with
He's got to have food on his stomach.
a banana?
Eat a banana.
You need to be
Eat an
eating a
apple.
sandwich or something, bro.
Nah, you don't need that much. You don't need that much first thing in the
No,
morning.
you don't. Actually, you know what? You're right. Actually, you know what? Actually, you're right. You're absolutely. I'm tripping. You probably don't need that much.
I'm kind of wondering what it's going to do to me while I'm at work. I wonder how much I'm going to get done.
Hey, this
Probably
hey,
too much.
hey, this fool gonna be on the airplane. You gonna go there?
Hey,
you gonna be dancing.
baby, this is old
gonna be
Sergeant
like-
Major. Hey, this is his Hail Mary to Vegas.
I'm going to be like, what the fuck is taking you guys so long to finish shit up?
Like, are you serious right
I'll be
now?
all over the
Oh,
place.
man.
So, anyways, so that's what's going on with me. So, yeah. So I'm like, I'm tweaking.
All right.
So look,
And
I wake up this morning.
It's a
he's
weird
on-
feeling,
he's
even
on,
though I did this for a long time.
You know what he did to me this morning when I get up?
Whoa.
He asked me.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
I didn't do nothing to you when you woke up, bro. What are you?
Pause.
Wow.
Pause. Time out. Time out. Wow. I get up and he just starts drilling me like he's the DA. I was like, what?
About what?
He's asking me questions. You know what I mean? But the way he was asking them was like, you know what I mean? Trying to be devil's advocate. You know what I
No,
mean? He's trying to.
I'm always being devil's advocate.
yeah,
No,
but-
he walked in on a conversation
Conversation.
that I was having in Sincere's room. Well, hold on. Hold
It was
on,
a good
hold on.
conversation.
It was a good conversation. Hold on. Before we get that, introduce what you. I'm ready. I need to sip. Man.
All right,
I need to level out. I'm telling you, I need to level out.
All right, so this is Remus Repeal number 5. I did have 6 and 7, and I believe they're on 8.
Hold on. I noticed the bottle's not open.
No, it's not, sir.
Is this something that you've been holding on to for quite some time?
Yeah, I had a
Are
backup.
we being blessed right now?
Yes, you're being blessed right now. So
It's gonna be good.
this is Remus Repeal number 5. I already finished off 6 and 7, and a 5. So
Remus Repeal
The
Reserve.
day after my birthday.
Does that say 100 proof?
it's 100 proof. Yes. So it is a mash bill. So that means it's a blend of 5 high rye bourbons aged from 2005 to 2008. It's bottled at 100 proof. The blend consists of two mash bills, 75% corn, 21% rye, and 60% corn, and a 36% rye. So on the nose, you're going to get some of the caramel, maple syrup.
So you're going to get that gas in your nose.
Yep. A little maple syrup, toffee, vanilla, subtle oak, roasted nuts. We know Dave likes nuts.
No, that's your.
Blend of fruity undertones, cherries, spices, orange peel.
He also likes fruity undertones.
I like fruity undertones. I love fruity undertones.
On the
right up his
palate,
alley.
we're going to get some sweet and spicy, including brown sugar, creme brulee, some caramel, cinnamon, black pepper, hints of dark fruits. So we'll give it a little open.
I noticed with these. When you give us descriptions. Also, when I go home and I'm editing and I'm putting the description for the into the YouTuber, I noticed that most of these whiskeys all have like
Vanilla.
same like ingredients.
Almost,
like,
yes.
but almost
Because they're,
not
they're
all
made the same way.
Yeah, not all the same, but they all. I'm assuming it's the amount of what they of each. You know what I'm saying? Because they all like have oak. And
Yeah,
like,
because they're
like
because
nuts
they're
and-
you gotta let it mature in the oak barrel, right?
So it's so basically what I'm saying is they use the same ingredients, but you're getting a different product every time.
Yeah, isn't that what they do though? They let
taste,
it mature in the oak barrel, Johnny.
Barrels, charred barrels.
Yeah, but they just char the inside of the barrel.
Here, give me his that has more.
No,
Listen,
man, just back up
hold
off
on,
me, bro.
Hold on, listen.
No,
Listen,
you
hold
want to
on.
come here sold
Dave.
with nothing to eat. We
Dave.
got chicken wings in the refrigerator, man, from Publix.
Dave has not.
We are not sponsored by Publix, but we will take a sponsorship from Publix anytime.
Hey, I do love the chicken wings from.
Chicken wings, baby.
Dave is not eating. Dave's not eating. He's about to be on an empty stomach buzz. So
Take off.
eyes are going to start rolling back in the head and some more stuff. Even in my voice, I feel it in my voice. I'm not. It ain't. Hey, look, I ain't right.
Here, brother.
I'm not right now.
Hey, my brother's not right, man. Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
Salud.
Salute.
Salute, bro.
Cheers, brothers.
Woo! Nice. Oh, it was. Oh yeah, it was.
That is absolutely delicious. That's different too on the as soon as it starts pause, as soon as you feel it on your tongue, it
did a backflip.
that's nice.
Now, if anybody out there has bottles
man.
1 through 4, hit us up. Hit us up. 'Cause
Bottles 1 through 4.
I'm looking for bottles 1 through 4.
Now, you're gonna have to be careful with that because that's gonna be secondary market, and apparently they're paying out the yin yang for.
But
I don't understand
I'm
the
willing-
secondary
I'm-
market on these bottles.
Oh, man.
Like, I still don't understand how that
No,
how that
a lot
shit
of
works.
people don't. Yeah, it's crazy what
You can go buy $100, $150, $80 bottle of whiskey, and then on the second market, it's on the secondary market, it's just 1,000, 2,000.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
It's what people are looking for too, though.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like they need this, they want this specific, that specific. You know what I mean? The specific thing you're somebody else might have, they can't find it or whatever it may be. But you know what I mean? They obviously they want it.
Right.
Right.
That part I understand. But some of the bottles though are still available. Like you can like still go like bottles that are on the secondary market. You can go find in a liquor store, but on the secondary market, they're through the roof.
Right.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, because-
that's what I don't understand.
What happens is that so, let's say you go to the local store down here, right? And
They don't
They
got it
don't- they
because
don't
this
have-
liquor store
right.
in Milwaukee got all of it.
yes, because they only got 2 allocated bottles.
Right.
But somebody else got 15 allocated bottles, right? So they sell their 2 at a premium, and then whoever buys them, puts them back out on the secondary market because everybody's looking for it. Then guess what? The people who are purchasing off the secondary market because they can't find it are going to pay the premium. Have I paid a premium? I have paid a premium.
What's the most you paid for a bottle on the secondary market?
$700.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but that was an investment bottle. So that bottle's like $1,800, $2,000 now.
You still haven't opened it?
No.
Somebody at work, Mr. C, was asking me to find out if you had a, what did he say, Louis?
Oh, yeah. They asked me about that, and I said, no, I don't. I said, that's...
Louis the 13th.
I said he may have one. It just ain't on the shelf. That might be in a box somewhere. You know what I mean?
Those are the kinds of things that you do not let your friends see that you have.
Yeah, because you want to. Everybody wants to drink that shit.
Right.
Louis, what is it? Louis, is it 14 or 18?
I think it's Louis the
13th?
13th.
13th.
Louis the 13th. Yeah, I'm not real big into cognac.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I've only ever seen the bottle. I think one time.
It's like stupid money.
Yeah. Hey, dude, listen.
$3,500.
And listen, I heard some of these, they were charged like $300 a shot at Dre's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you gotta cover the cost of the bottle. Plus, you have to make a profit.
I'm not paying $300 for a shot of shit. No. Shut up.
To be fair, right now I'm not paying 300.
Yeah. If I was a
well
millionaire,
off,
I'm not paying $300 for a shot of nothing.
Oh,
A shot of water, maybe, if I was dying in the desert.
Look, I think it was.
I would have just, if I was a million, if I had money like that, I wouldn't buy the shot. I would just buy
By
the
the
bottle.
bottle.
I do spend my time on Grand Whiskey Auction. I have bought bottles off of there. They ship them right away. I needed 1 bottle for my Jack Daniels that I could only get, and I had it shipped out of Scotland pretty quick. Cost me more for shipping than it did the bottle. But I did watch a bottle of, I think it was Macallan. Don't quote me on this. It was like Macallan 65 or so. It was in the 60-year-old Scotch range, and it went for like
60 years old.
It went for like $150-some thousand. Wow! But they did have a bottle of Macallan from, I can't remember the year, but it sold at Sotheby's auction for like $2.7 million or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
I was just about
It had-
to Google what the most
It had like
expensive-
a label on there that was designed by some famous artist. They sent it back to Macallan, had the label restored, it had a new cork, a new seal put in, all this stuff, and then they sent it to Sotheby's auction, and I believe it sold for like $2.7 million or something like that.
And
When you take a little
Is it-
sip of this, you can taste that caramel. So
is it fair to say? Is it fair to say that because that person spent $2.7 million on that bottle will never be open?
Probably not. Probably never be open.
So is that something that's just going to get handed down in the family?
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
And it'll
It's just an
That's a
investment. It's an
generational
investment.
wealth there,
It's an
player.
investment
it's
thing.
an investment.
It's an investment.
So that either stays in your family forever, or if somebody in your family runs into hardships, they get rid of it.
Nigga, what if that bottle breaks on moving?
You
We're
probably
moving.
have them insured. There's probably some sort
Yeah.
of special insurance out there.
I would like to think so.
Could you imagine you paid $2.7 million for a bottle, right? And you come to the house, your boy got the code to get in the house. Yeah, wait on me. And you come home, and he done cracked open a $2.7 million bottle of scotch.
I will say I do know somebody that.
That's me, baby.
I will say I know somebody who did that, although it wasn't a $2.7 million bottle, and said person still has not replaced that bottle.
Dave,
wasn't me.
No, it was
It was not me.
this guy.
Whoopsie.
So I leave a bottle. I was still living in Ohio. I leave a bottle in possession of JD and Brett, right? And I said, hold on to this for me. And it was a bottle of Familiar Reserve, right? So we come into town, and I'm like, where's my bottle? And Brittany goes, yeah, JD, where's Johnny's bottle? Still have not gotten a replacement bottle. Drank my whole bottle.
How much is this said bottle?
It wasn't much. I think I paid like $160 for the
Will
bottle.
it get? Does it? Is it really good?
Oh yeah.
Oh. JD drank the whole bottle, bro.
Oh yeah.
You and Nick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next time I left a bottle of Appleton Estate, the 21-year-old reserve, right?
Rum. So delicious.
And
Oh.
I gave it to Brittany to hold on to. She goes, I promise I will not let him drink it.
She drank it.
No, she didn't drink it. She held on to it. I still have it on the shelf.
I drank a little bit of it.
Drank a little bit.
I think I drank a little bit of it.
What about that? What about that Nashville barrel I got you? That 133 proof rum.
Oh, I don't think I have that up. I think
You finally finished that
there
off?
might be a shot or two.
I think
Actually,
we'll have to
gotta
get
look.
some of that one.
What
of
is
these
it?
times.
I got. Oh, it's 130 something proof. What was it?
Rum. It's rum.
Rum.
Is it white rum?
No.
No. Hey, let me tell you.
Hey, if you have any kind of ailment going on, not after that.
Hey, so my neighbor that used to live across the street, the
So-
one that we were talking about the other day, right? So look, I'll give the viewers a little context. My neighbor used to come over. I used to do when we first moved in the house. I used to do UFC nights and stuff, and Nick would come over. My neighbor would come over. Some people would come over, and I'd do food and everything, and we'd have a whole night, right? Well, my neighbor was infamous for coming to kick it, and he would drink. And as soon as he got to like a certain level of drunkenness, he would disappear. He would hold on. He would
It's a good disappear.
Hey, listen. He would disappear without saying bye. He would disappear without saying thank you or anything. Now, the next day, I'd call him or I'd see him outside or whatever, and I'd be like, "Hey, dog, you disappeared." He'd be like, "Oh man," he'd be like, "Thanks for last night" or whatever. He was like, but so it got to be a normal thing, right? To where because I asked him the first time, I was like, "Hey," because the first time I was kind of offended.
Right.
I saw him the next day, and I was like, "Hey, fool, you just bounced last night, dog." I was like, you didn't say good looking out, appreciate it, nothing, thanks, see you tomorrow, fuck you. He didn't say nothing. So I hit him up and I was like, "Hey, dog, what's happening with that?" He was like, "Oh yeah." So come to find out that he's on medication because he's got some issues, right?
Right.
So he apparently when he gets drunk, he gets to a point where self knows, hey, it's time to go.
Bounce.
Yeah,
It's time to
go.
bounce.
It's time to go.
Because
Go to the
because I think something up here starts to go off a little bit,
Okay.
and he needs to get away. So he explained that to me, and then his wife explained it to me, like reiterated it another time. And it was like, okay, cool. So then it became one of those things where I just expected him to just disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you want to come over, dog? I got food, I got drinks, and he would come over, he'd kick it, and then at some point, psh, ghost. Hey, that boy was better than Swayze, dog. He was 1 minute he was there, and 1 minute he wasn't. Well, I let him drink some of that 133 something proof, and I think it was like one, maybe two shot. I think it was one shot,
Yeah.
and he was like, And we had already had some beers.
Right.
We had already had some beers.
He went
And
quickly home.
I think we had already taken shots of something else.
He was
so he
directly
was already
down?
there. And I gave him a shot of that. And about 15 minutes later, that fool was gone. That dude was Swayze. I was like, I came out of the bath. I'm pretty sure I came out of the bathroom. I was like,
Matter of fact, his wife and kids were still there.
yeah, that was the time. That was the time. Hey, that was the time he. Yep, you are absolutely correct. That fool bounced.
Locked everybody out.
Yes.
Yes.
Left the kids and his wife at the crib, and then they went to go home, and the door was locked. She came back over. She was like, "Hey, can you call his phone? See if he's not answering my calls." So we called. Ended up, she went over there, banged on the door. Finally, he answered the door. But he just ghosted. That shot got him, bro. That shot got him.
Gotcha.
And I told him the next day, was, hey, you good, dog? I don't ever want none of that. He said, I ain't never doing another shot of that. He said, you can keep that shit. That shit,
and you know
Bro,
birds.
And
let
you know
me
what?
tell you something.
I can't find that shit anymore.
Hey, listen, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something about this alcohol right here, right? Like, look.
It's already got me.
Hey, so listen. I do these.
Today's gonna be.
Hey, listen. It's no. Everybody, anybody who knows me knows my past. It is, but so I mess with some weirdos. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
But let me tell you something.
Sir.
I've seen drugs make people do weird things, but I've seen this right here make some people do some weird things, bro.
Give me more.
Dude, I'm talking about like, hey, listen, there's a certain race of people in the United States that should not ever be allowed to drink alcohol, period. And I truly believe it was made to destroy them. I really do, dude. The way they act, there's no other reason for it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was trying to destroy your peoples. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about it. But
I disagree with that.
I don't.
I will say that in my younger days, I could not drink this. I could not drink this because I had a short fuse.
Oh no, bro! I would have went lost on that, bro. This is so.
I had I mean,
you know, it's weird that you say. Are you saying because you used to drink, like when you would drink it, you would drink to where you were just
so
like dick in the dirt?
Oh,
Because
no. I was looking for a fight.
Oh wow!
So
you got violent.
I got violent.
Okay.
And I learned that it wasn't the bourbon itself or the whiskey itself, right? It was
The asshole in you.
no, it was the amount.
Oh.
So I would go to the NCO club. We'd hang out.
Oh, yeah.
And
Hold on, real quick. Was it not only the amount, but were you drinking like cheap shit?
yeah. So
Mad Dog 2020 Cisco.
no, it was more straight up Jack and Coke
okay.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. But the thing is, we had a bartender. She would pour you a Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
And
I know about that.
She would pour the Jack, and you literally could see like a dibble of Coke floating around the ice in there. And I had a short fuse.
What the hell is a dibble?
A dibble.
This motherfucker is making words up.
A dibble.
This motherfucker is
There's a dibble of it.
I'm gonna Google right now. Dibble. It ain't. There's not gonna be no definition. It's
Yes,
gonna say
there is. 100%.
What?
It's not gonna have
Hold
nothing to do
on.
with
fucking
I gotta
dibble?
Google it right now. We're gonna Google it.
Hold on.
dibble.
Hold on.
Hold
Go
on.
with your kibble.
We're gonna Google it right now.
Wibbly, wibbly,
Definition
dibbly, dibbly.
Of dibble. Dibble. A pointed hand tool for making holes in the ground for seeds or young plants. Make a hole in soil with the dibble.
Right.
That motherfucker. This motherfucker just used that nowhere near what the definition of it is.
Anyway.
What the fuck? That shit didn't even sound right.
Rectangularly.
It was literally.
That shit did not sound right.
Anyway.
I got you. I called you out.
Anyway.
That was BS.
Hey. Anyway, you can
There's
see
a
this
puddle.
little dot of Coke floating around in there. By the way,
I don't think you used dot
score
either, bro.
update on the New York-Dallas game.
They played the Giants?
Giants 13-9.
Yeah, baby.
Hold on. They didn't kick the extra
Yeah,
point yet.
I didn't wear my Giants hat either. babe, hey, listen.
And I bet on the Cowboys this week.
Yeah, because you're gay too.
Fuck.
You're gay, just as gay
bro,
as JD.
don't worry, they're
loving
gonna
that
win.
team, bro. No, you're not,
they-
bro.
they-
No, you're not. And we're in New York.
So anyway.
Yeah, go ahead. So you were drinking.
Yeah, I was
the
drinking,
CO Club,
and
whatever.
Oh, they're in Dallas.
I just had a really short fuse, and
How tall are you, Johnny?
Huh?
How tall are you?
About 5'9", 5'10", you know.
All right.
And I was looking for a fight, and I had a buddy of mine. We were all drinking at the NCO club, and there were some words exchanged, whatever. Homeboy was 6'11", and I looked at him, and I socked his buddy in the throat, and I was like, he's like, "What do you got to do that for?" And I go, "Do you want a fucking piece of me too?" He might be 6'11", but I looked at him. And my staff sergeant grabbed me. He's like, "Come on, Miller, let it go, let
This
it go."
motherfucker's 6'11", little ass Johnny's like, man.
I don't give a fuck.
He
Hey,
probably
listen.
would have smacked the dog.
probably
out of
would.
his ass.
Hey, listen.
open
Yeah,
hand,
hey,
too.
up the head.
Let me
Fuck.
tell you what,
Face.
Mike was. I mean, I tell you what, motherfucker had like the meat. Like this dude could reach out. Like
Has
I seen this
sausages
dude.
fingers?
Fuck yes, this dude. I watched him one time with the winds blowing, the fucking camo support systems going all over the place. I watched this dude stand up out of the 5.77, grab a hold of a camo support tent pole, grab that motherfucker one hand, reset it in the ground. We were like, God damn. But
Johnny wanted to get down.
But
He
that's the
would've
dude I
slapped- He would have
prayed.
slapped the shit out of him.
In my younger days, I didn't give a shit.
Johnny would have hit the ground and be
Hey.
like, "My bad, dog."
Hey, listen.
Hey, so hold on. So
It's that Napoleon complex.
So I've known a handful of people that are the same way, and it's kind of just known that there are violent drunks, right?
Right.
So let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. So you would drink like Jack and Coke, which isn't the good stuff. It's the cheap stuff, right?
Right.
So I had buddies like when we would drink on the weekends in high school, like Old English and St. Ives.
I don't know.
We would drink 40s. I had one homeboy in particular. I'm not gonna say his name because he might see this one day, but he was and couldn't really fight. He wasn't that great of a scrapper. But every time he got drunk, he wanted to talk shit to people and wanted to get in fights, right?
Right.
Is there something about the cheap liquor? Because when I drink this stuff, even when I have like the bottles that I have at home, like I got some Widow's Envy at home, and like even when we drink that stuff, I don't drink it to get fucking hammered. No. You know what I'm saying? I drink it so that I can just have a little something. I catch that little buzz. Yeah, and I catch that little buzz,
Right.
and then I ride that. You know what I mean? I ride that little wave right there. I don't have any desire to just get like absolutely shit faced off of this. Now, if I'm drinking tequila and beer or something, then I can I'll drink, I'll drink that. Hey, I'll drink that shit all night. But I still don't get violent.
Doing cocaine.
I still don't
Wait,
get violent, but
beer,
I do get fucked up.
Right.
Like Saturday night was a good night. I was pretty
feeling his stuff.
I was pretty drunk Saturday night. You know what I mean? But I was
falling down rocks.
But I was cool.
And then blame me. And then blame me, bro.
Let me tell you, I got to show you the photo. I got the photo.
Hey, fool.
So when we went with our friend, his friends, I guess my acquaintance, Brandon and Robbie, they took us out to.
Dude.
What was that bar we went to on the boat?
Hey man, I love that.
Where did we go on the boat? This fool gets off the boat. First off, the band. The band is playing "Killing in the Name of," and JD is just
feeling himself.
And it's the last song of the night.
Hold on.
JD goes up there with a 20, right? And he's like, one more. And he hands them a 20. They take the 20, say, yeah, it's law, we're done.
Got me, bro. Fucking jacked me for $20. Hold on. He's not telling the whole story. We had pre-partied before we got to the bar. So we pre-partied. Then we went over to Brandon and Robbie's. And then we got on the boat, and we took the boat to the bar. So we pulled up. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
The Miami Vice shit.
Listen, that is the only
That's that
time.
Miami Vice shit, bitch.
That is the first and only time so far that I've gotten on a boat and then pulled up to the spot that was popping in a boat.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, hopping off a boat, pulling up to the
On a
bar,
nice ass
bro,
boat
to
at
the-
that.
Right.
Pulling up to the bar, dog, and hopping off of a 27-foot center console, which isn't
Not big.
like a yacht,
Not big, but it's nice.
but it's a really nice
it's
boat.
nice,
and
nigga.
pulling up to the bar and hopping out, dog, you already feeling yourself.
Yeah.
So,
Rick Ross in this bitch.
so and then on the whole way there, right? The whole
Right.
way there,
Through the channel.
Brandon's fucking bumping on the boat. Robbie's in front. He's on the very front of the boat, dog, while we're cruising, and he's up there just jamming, and he's dancing, and I'm dancing, and we're feeling ourselves. So by the time we get to the bar, homie, we were already there, dog. And then we went to the bar. We got drinks, ate a little bit of food, got drinks, and then they played fucking Killing in the Name of.
Oh, man.
And I started going crazy. And they jacked me for $20, dog.
Not
I
only
was
did they,
faded, too.
I'm looking for the picture now, but not only did they jack him for $20, it's when we got back.
It was a city ordinance. He said city. He was like, according to the law, man. He was like, we got to shut down. We can't play after midnight. I was like, hold on, dog. I was like, and I didn't tell him like, hey, let me get my 20 back. I wasn't that drunk. I wasn't a dick.
Then you got to need my 20 back.
No, I told him, I was like, hey, you guys taking it. I was like, thanks, man. I was like, thanks for rocking out. Hey, but I was, bro, Dave, I was out there.
Feeling yourself?
I was on the dance floor, dog, and I was smashing around. I was moshing with myself. Everybody, like the whole bar, the club was looking at me, dog. I was feeling myself.
He was on one like you would not
Hell yeah.
believe.
Hey, but back to the rock situation. So Saturday night, we had been on all night. I started drinking at the house.
Right.
Then I took a cranberry and vodka, a Yeti cranberry and vodka with me over to the old folks' house. Me and Brent went and grabbed a bite to eat. We sat at the bar and got something to eat at the what is it, Texas Roadhouse. So we grabbed a quick bite there. We were drinking it. I pounded like 4 beers there. They had like a $5 special, $5 beers. So I pounded like 4 beers there. And then drank my cranberry vodka at the old folks' home. That was a lot of fun. And then after that, me and Sincere, I took him to go get some drinks at Duffy's. And then by the time we got home, I was faded. And then this fool was like, "Hey, we need to go wet a line." And I was like, "Bet." And this was already like midnight now, after midnight maybe. And we go wet a line. We go to the spillway, right? Now, look, when you go to the spillway, you got to walk down. You got to walk down, and it's like rocky and stuff. You got to walk down.
Right.
And then when you get to the bottom, you can either post up like right there at the bottom, or you got to walk this way and around the bend. You can post up somewhere around the bend. Either way. So when you go to the left, no matter where you go, it's just rocky and it's stupid, right? Every time we go, tell me why this dude always posts up right there at the bottom, and I always got to walk on the rocks, dog. I am always on a fucking mission to go find my spot to fish. So Saturday, I'm on the rocks. I was falling everywhere.
This nigga fell on his own.
Hey.
Second,
I told Dave-
He went to that spot by himself. I would have gladly moved over for this thing.
Hey, I told Dave, hey, dog, why the fuck am I always the one that's got to walk all through the rocks?
Because your crazy ass is one trying to walk. I ain't trying to
was
walk.
drunk.
Look,
Hey.
we went fishing the other last week. This motherfucker gets a bucket of bait and walks all by himself. Way
down.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you taking the whole bucket? Get the whole bait?
Yeah, they had their own
bait?
bucket of bait. Hey, hey, listen. I was so drunk. I had a nice Uzuri on my. I had a nice Uzuri lure on my pole.
Right.
He tied my leader on. Right?
Hold on.
Right.
Let's
This ain't
get
got
that
nothing
out
to do
there.
with my leader tire, bro. This don't
tied my
got
leader on.
nothing to do with my
Look,
leader tire.
I go to cast. Hey, here's what's crazy. I didn't tell him this. Before I cast, I looked at my reel to make sure that my bail was open. I swore it was open. And I cast. And I flung that bitch. Yeah. Because that Uzuri goes, right? Well, I didn't have the bail open. So my
That's just a snap and
fucking
just
lure
went.
went. My lure went snap. That motherfucker went
That
airborne.
motherfucker was go,
Hey,
Johnny.
look, I was like, and then I didn't know. I was like, damn, did it go through the air?
I said, he
Or
said,
was
what
I
happened?
tripping?
I said, you didn't have your bell open, nigga.
I was like, did it fly through the air or was I tripping? So
See, that
I started
motherfucker
looking-
went.
I started looking in the high grass, right? I'm looking around. I'm like, did this thing just go airborne?
You just
dog?
said
I was
that
hoping it was
shit.
like just like behind me or something, right?
Don't be
I
playing
sent
pussy.
that thing flying. So I did not want to. I didn't feel like tying on a leader. I was too drunk to tie a leader and do all that. So I put my. I had another lure with me. I tied it straight to my braid, and I threw it out a few times. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. I fell in the rocks probably 3 times. I was like, this is.
But he blaming me.
Hey, hold on.
I was lit.
So let's back up a little bit. When we get back from said bar,
Oh yeah.
I got the photo right here. I wish I could bring this up. Next time we'll bring it up. So JD gets off the boat. Brandon and Robbie got.
This is at their house.
Yeah, they on the dock. They got this cement little statue of a pelican. Next thing you know, JD tripped and fell over said pelican, almost busted his grill, and he's on the dock with the pelican sitting between his legs. And bro, he was.
It was comedy. Well, I said something though before I got
I know
the
you
pelican.
did.
Hold on.
Because I still got the photo.
Come out.
Brit, what? Okay, look. Email that to me, and when I edit this, I might be able to put the picture.
Hey, listen.
for the viewers.
Hey, hold on. Listen to me.
But I did. I said something. And then I just bear hugged the pelican and took the pelican down to the ground. I was faded. I was litty.
So, about pelicans. I'm saying this, JD, because you know I forget how bad I forget. That's what I need to get my mom for Christmas.
A pelican?
Well, she likes
You got to tell
she
Brit
likes
that.
pelican
Brit's the
shit.
one that remembers all
She
that.
likes pelican shit.
I suck at gifts, so.
Yeah, me too. But
And
I know.
I
but
forget.
My mom. Hey, look, she really likes pelicans. She got something with pelicans. So, and I've been meaning to get, but I want to get her something from Florida for pelicans. Something nice.
So,
I love you, mom. And sister, don't make fun of me if you're watching this right now. Don't make fun of me. Don't judge me.
So I don't want to get political.
Oh, how much time are we into this cast for?
I don't want to get political.
46 minutes. We good.
We should have just stayed off of this for 15 minutes.
That's all good. It's all good. Let's just get it out there.
Let's go.
Well, the reason why I wanted to do it on this one is because it's recent,
okay,
right?
okay.
Right.
And I don't want to get when we talk about it. I don't want to get.
Yeah.
I don't want to get political.
Yeah, like
as
we
in
were.
to
Yeah.
say, what our views are,
Yeah.
and right. I just want to have a conversation about the incident that happened and how messed up it is. And what we're talking about is about the Charlie Kirk assassination.
Right.
So at this point in time, when we record this, they've arrested Tyler Robinson. And I went down a rabbit hole this morning because I started listening to another podcast this morning that I usually listen to. It's a regular one that I listen to. Well, there was a gentleman on there who said that what happened to Charlie Kirk was a terrible thing, but then backed that up by saying, he said, I'm not happy of what happened to him. It's terrible. But he was a Republican and he was a conservative, and that it was his Charlie Kirk's own people that believe in what he believed in that did the assassination. And that didn't make sense to me because I had read something else a day before, like yesterday or the day before. I read something else right when they grabbed him. So I went down a rabbit hole. So
Jesus,
first and foremost, rest in peace to that guy.
Yeah.
To Charlie Kirk. And our thoughts and prayers
to your family, man.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family,
Right.
his wife, his two kids, and anybody else, his friends and family that were affected by this. Right. That is not to say that we do or we don't agree with
Absolutely.
what his message was, right? And we'll leave it at that because we don't want to get this into, turn this into something political or anything.
No.
The bottom line is
We Americans, man.
what happened is in America, we have something called freedom of speech.
Right.
everybody is entitled to their opinions.
Right.
The fact that somebody took it upon themselves to assassinate someone because they didn't align with their beliefs
That's wild.
is a tragedy.
That's wild.
It's a tragedy.
It's like we can't just agree to disagree. I have different views than the rest of us.
Absolutely.
Than even in my family, right? In my family, they have their
Even
own,
right here.
right? You know, and they have their own beliefs and their own views versus me, who've stood before the flag, took the oath, and you know the thing is that we all don't have the same ideas and beliefs.
Yeah.
The thing is like you might not believe what I believe in, but I respect you for that. You took a stance.
Yeah.
If you vote for whoever you vote for, you took a stance.
Right.
You voted for whoever you wanted. We can agree to disagree.
Yes.
And keep it peaceful.
And not always do you gotta just because I vote for somebody, that doesn't mean that he was the better candidate necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, even you know, my pop, God rest his soul, he always weighed the lesser of the two evils. Right. You sit there and you think about it, and the way I look at it is that I don't look left or right. I want to know
What's right. What's really right.
What's right.
Yeah.
What do they have in the best interest of my money,
And my people.
my people, and my country?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? That is what I believe. I am not loyal to my government. I am loyal to my country.
1,000%.
That's what I'm loyal to.
Absolutely.
And you know, so with these people that attack other people for not having the same beliefs, you're forcing that ideology on them. Is like, I need you to believe in what I believe in.
Yep.
And it's not right, because then I was raised to be a free thinker, right? Think
Absolutely.
for myself. You know, I'm not going to force my ideas on you or you. You guys, we all have our own ideas and we think the way we want to think. And I think as a mutual respect for each other, we respect how each person thinks, their own ideologies.
Hey, I just can't. We're not going to discuss that because we might argue on that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I don't
right.
discuss that with that.
Right,
person,
and here's, you know, and there was a comedian out there, and I'm not going to say his name right now, but as far as your political beliefs, and there's a comedian out there, and he said, my political beliefs are not for you to know. Even if we're best friends, you do not deserve to know me on that personal of a level.
Right.
Nobody needs to know you on that personal of a level, no matter how close you are. So his beliefs may be different than yours. Guess what? Even though you've known each other for a long time,
Yeah, absolutely.
you have polar opposites of beliefs, right? But you know what? You still respect each other. You got love for each other, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the way I was raised.
Right.
You know, love thy neighbor. Treat each other as you want to be treated.
For sure.
So-
For sure.
You know.
And to be fair, just so we could clear up, so what started the rabbit hole was just so everyone knows, that guy was not a conservative. He was not a Republican. His parents were conservative Republicans, and they were Mormons. They found his voter registration. He is registered as a nonpartisan voter.
As an independent.
As an independent,
Right.
and same way that I am. I'm a registered
I'm an independent.
I'm
I'm not registered. I'm just.
And to top that off,
I'm your daddy.
his roommate
I'm his daddy.
is a transgender. So that's what sent me down the rabbit hole, was because this guy on this other podcast, and I'm thinking that dude's gonna get roasted and fired on in the comments because it's a very, very, very big podcast.
Hey, not to interrupt you, but
No, go ahead.
There's a lot of people. I've been watching these videos.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting fired.
I do.
Over celebrating this.
So there was
Yeah,
American Airlines, I think, or Delta Airlines. I read an article this morning that there was some pilots that were celebrating the death of this guy, and they let them go. They've been grounded,
Right.
And they are doing everything in their power
Right.
to never let them up in the air. For the simple fact of, we don't feel comfortable with you flying around with hundreds of passengers.
That might feel the same way he does.
And who knows what you're going to do if you're that much of a
You're
you know what I mean?
celebrating some shit like
hater, if you will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
Then who knows what? So they don't.
Hey, look, man.
And that's good.
Listen, man. I'm not comparing this dude to Martin Luther King, but I'm comparing this dude to Martin Luther King because you just met who.
That
Listen,
made absolutely no fucking sense.
This dude stood on. Hey, listen. The one thing I never watched none of dude's speeches or none of that. Look, I'm gonna explain it. Look, I never watched none of his speeches.
I did
nothing.
this morning. First time this morning.
But listen,
watched
I
it.
heard him talk a little bit, and since he passed, I bet since he was killed, I watched a little bit of one, but I didn't get into it because he's not my flavor.
Right.
But here's the thing. That doesn't make it okay for. I totally kind of probably disagree with this dude, but I can't let him. Excuse me. I can't. That doesn't make it okay for him to get knocked off like that.
No.
Like, dude, this dude is an American just like you.
Not
What
to
makes
mention,
you a better American?
not to mention his poor wife and children.
Oh, yeah.
When it was going on, when it was
She's fine though.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's fine.
I seen her message today.
Yeah, and
I watched-
she said it.
She's furious.
She said it. She said, "You
She also
made it
said-
clear that
also
this
said,
is
"You
what I'm
guys-
supposed to do."
Yeah, she said, "You guys don't know what you guys have done.
Yeah.
Now
Now.
we're going harder than ever."
Right.
She was like, "We're going to do whatever we can so this guy's legacy, my husband's
Hey,
legacy,
listen,
can live on."
and you want to know something? Hold on, I'm going to tell you something. So, the few things that I've watched about dude, right? Nothing I've watched has he said anything racist, bro.
No.
Now
He
listen,
preached the
now
Bible.
listen. Yeah. Hey, dude, that dude's speaking on the Bible, and he's standing on the Bible.
So I didn't. Okay, hold on. So I didn't go that far of a rabbit hole to see if he's ever. Now they are saying that he's said some things, and that there's clips out there that he said that would get somebody to say that he was racist. Right. What I will say is there's a few articles out there that these kids, because he focused on college kids, and this podcast that I was listening to, one of the guys on the podcast said, laughed at, oh, he was just a college kid debater. He debated with college kids, like as if college kids were.
He debated with anybody.
But listen, the reason why this guy debated with college kids so much is because the college kids are the future.
Right.
It's our youth that is the future. So again, not saying that we align with what he was saying, that we do or we don't, but if anyone, not only him, if anyone feels that passionate about somebody, that they are going to, so he's targeting the youth because he cares. And if he can persuade and sway some of them, maybe that might help us in the future.
Right.
Because you don't know what one of those kids that he's talking to might be a senator later on. Right. They might, because I tell you what, because not for nothing, I listened to a full debate that he had.
Right.
He was surrounded by college kids. There was 21 kids in this room. And out of those, the ones that debated him on these issues, there was probably 4 or 5 of them very, very, very intelligent kids and thinkers of themselves. Like, nobody's telling them what to think. They're thinking this on their own.
Right.
Now, did they have good points or bad points? That's neither here nor there. You know, it depends on what side of the fence you look on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I'm getting at is this dude was not doing it. One of the kids came at him and was like, you just do it for the TikTok views and for the views because you make money off social media. And he was like, it's not true. He's targeting these kids because you don't know who those kids, the kids are the future, man.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, I went down that rabbit hole today, and the guy had some interesting things to say, some that I, could see agreeing with or not agreeing with. But at the end of the day, no one has the right to take it upon themselves to assassinate someone just because they don't agree with what. Like, you just ripped that guy from his family. So our
That's
thoughts
ludicrous, bro.
Yeah.
And
Not in America. That shouldn't happen in America.
Man, that's some shit that happens in third world. And not even happening over
We
there.
are the fucking United States of America, dog. We have free will, we have choice, we have opinions, and people like Johnny fought and still fight every day for us to have those rights. Right. So there should not be anybody
I will say this.
taking it upon themselves to do that. That's a tragedy.
So
and hold on. To be fair, I don't care if that happens to somebody on the left, on the right, in the middle, a liberal. I don't care. I don't care.
No call for
Hey, look,
I don't
even
care
if I personally
that person should not have been ripped out of lives and his life cut off so short.
I will say this. A lot of this can be triggering for a lot of the military community.
Oh yeah.
And I had to deal with that at work. One of the guys that I know, I'm not going to mention any names, but him and I, we talked about it, and he would not even go on social media. He was so triggered.
Oh, he was ex-military?
Retired Marine.
Okay.
And he was so triggered by this event. Him and I sat there, we talked it out, and we discussed everything. We analyzed everything. We analyzed the video, and him and I come to the same conclusions of, elevated position, the time between you heard the crack of the rifle, and and everything else like that. We're calculating out distance and everything else like that. Not to mention that you put a round between spectators.
Oh yeah.
And
that dude was that wasn't his first time fighting
no
that rifle.
No, that was definitely not his first time. So in the veteran community, if it has triggered you, please reach out to your buddies, your friends, counseling, whatever else like that. And even if it's your boy, you can sit there and talk to, because when I talked to this gentleman at work, both him and I, we just sat there and we talked for probably about 20, 30 minutes and discussed it, and to get it off our chest and let it go. And it can be, these kind of events can be triggering.
The other day at work, it was kind of disturbing because this had happened. This incident happened, and we were in the break room, and there were some people in the break room that were celebrating the death of this guy, and that were saying he got what he deserved. And without opening up a can of worms, I kind of just said, I was like, hey, listen, whether you guys believe or not believe or align with his beliefs or anything, the fact of the matter is that somebody got ripped away from their family.
That's somebody's son, that's somebody's brother, that's somebody's dad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dude.
Right.
Hey, it was kind of disturbing. It was kind of alarming, and also kind of
was it our shift?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Hey, bro,
Was,
hey, listen.
and it was, hey, listen, it was a handful of people, and and I'm still going to talk to them.
Right.
I feel for people like that. Not like I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. But
I'm better than you.
I wish people were more
Empathetic
or compassionate about take the beliefs out of it. Right. But that was a human life.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and that's where the world is so messed up, because everybody's worried about me, right. Not the next person or the next. You know what I mean? Hey, dude, listen, man. It's like your boys. If I make it in something, then of course, and I can get my boys in there to get a job or come up with something, of course I'm gonna. So that's how America is, man. What do you mean, man? I don't get it.
To celebrate a death of somebody is just, it's just not human.
Listen,
It's not.
even if you dislike this person,
Right.
I'm gonna go so far as this. Let's say that I hated this person.
Right.
It doesn't make it okay for me to do anything to this person. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this.
That's not done nothing to me. If you haven't physically put your hands on me or did something that's gonna bring me or my family harm, then dude, I have no reason to be doing anything violent to you, crazy to you.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I do believe that
I will.
when you
but
when you wish bad things on people, it comes back to you.
yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I believe
That is the fat girl karma. She will come and get you every time.
That bitch always wins.
Never
I hate
ever
that.
wish evil on
Hey
somebody else.
JD always comes and asks me that question. Do you feel like so? Yeah. So me and JD went to college for a long time. So you know what I mean? If you go to college, man, it puts it puts a lot of shit in perspective. You know what I mean? Like what really matters to you? You know what I mean? What really matters to you as a person?
Right.
I pride myself in being
The exact opposite.
I do I always I can honestly say that I'm an open-minded person.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
So, and I love playing devil's advocate.
Oh, 100%.
I love playing devil's
Play the
advocate.
devil's
A little too much sometimes. A little too much.
Hey, for whichever side it's on, I don't care if it's left, I don't care if it's right, I don't care if it's in the middle, I don't care. I will play devil's advocate. I like to look at things from every single aspect, right? All sides.
All sides.
Because I'm not married to a certain belief. If I have a conversation with you, Dave, and you make some very, very interesting points and what you say makes sense, guess what? I'm going to take that information, go find out for myself
Yeah,
if what
absolutely.
you're saying is accurate, and you might sway me to believe something else.
Yeah.
I like to look at everything from all angles and from all sides.
And when somebody says something, who are they? What is their point of view? Are they just saying that just to get you riled up? Or you know what I
Correct.
mean?
Hey, I'm going to give you my point of view is I thought you were better than this.
I did too.
Is that a black and tan?
Yes, it is.
It is some getaway.
A black and tan?
Yeah.
The fuck is black and tan?
It's a black and mild.
It's a black and mild. Motherfucker said black and tan.
Whatever they are.
That's
I don't
what-
care.
And listen, my boy Johnny, listen.
I thought living with
Listen,
you,
That's
you
what
would-
Dave.
That's Johnny. And listen, that's how.
Fucking black and tan.
Black and tan.
whatever they are.
That's what his ass is,
Look,
bro.
black
if-
and
if-
tan.
hey,
Black and
I
tan.
figure you at least educate him on some good stuff.
No.
We have to
Listen,
wait until we
listen,
get
listen,
outside
listen, listen,
for
listen.
the outside
My
pod,
bad,
so we
my
can
bad.
get some real
I just
fucking
had sorry.
stogies.
Sorry, I
in
didn't mean
here.
to take you off subject.
Look,
but I
Johnny,
had to
We
say
can get
Hey,
some
Johnny.
Davidoffs in here.
So
We
let me
can
tell
get
you
some-
something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there was this, and there was this CO, and he used to smoke cigars, but good cigars. Sometimes they smell like super good, and sometimes they smell like straight ass.
Dog.
But he always had a big, and dude, I used to be like, I can't wait till the day to when I get out and I can just smoke a cigar. Well, I quit smoking cigarettes, but I still have the habit. You know what I mean? Of still want to put, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I puff on.
My bad. I didn't mean to go off
No.
topic, but I just happened to see that sitting there on your notepad.
Let me give you guys a fucking update right now.
What?
Usually, I'd be feeling a little.
You ain't feeling shit, are you?
I'm good.
I'm fucked up.
Hey, usually I might have a little head change by now. You know
Listen.
what I'm saying? Like, hey, dog, them pills are fucking crazy.
I'm gonna say this right now. Besides last week, that what we drank,
Oh, the Welsh whiskey.
yeah, this is the best one that we've. That is by far like.
It's funny that you say that because we've come in here like 3 times and you've said that.
No,
like,
the-
the next day
this
he'll be
one
like,
right, hey, bro.
that stuff
This
was
one right
fire.
here. This right here. Hey, listen, but it's also like you said, when I was a kid, I drank so much, and that's why I don't like drinking. But now, like the other day when we were buzzing in the morning from not eating that, I was like,
That's the
this
bro,
is my
I'm
grown
telling
up,
you,
my grown up
I'm
drinking.
telling you, the best thing on a Saturday or a Sunday morning when I wake up and I didn't go to work, I'll make a Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
I'll drink
Nice
one or
and
two of
spicy.
them, and
Nice
I
and
catch
spicy.
that nice morning, empty stomach buzz.
But you got
know what I'm
that.
saying?
But you got that.
Right around-
But you got that
not-
Bloody Mary in there.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about like 11 o'clock. I mean,
No,
10:30,
we not
11
10
o'clock.
o'clock. We not
And then
10
I go
o'clock.
take a nap by like 12:30, right?
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm on that empty stomach. Right? and then I
Wake up and
then I
eat.
take a nap, and then I wake up. I'll eat a little something, and then I'll drink another one.
And then
or I'll
it's like,
start with the beer and tequila.
You can surf
But
all
that,
day.
but that, I'm telling you, that catching that buzz, dog, that empty stomach buzz is lovely. I love it. I fucking love it.
I was.
Hey,
Ooh.
I didn't tell you. So, couple weekend, was it 2 weekends ago? We filmed the 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. We did the 2 bottles of scotch. Mm-hmm. So,
Delicious, by the way.
thank you, appreciate it. So, wife was in the room watching TV with the dog. So I went in there, watched TV with her for a little bit, took a little bit of a nap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Woke up.
Yeah.
Still a little kind of buzzed because we were like 6 glasses of scotch into that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Couple.
I went to the Aldi's with the wife, right?
Oh yeah.
So apparently, there was this dude in there yelling at his wife the whole time, like treating her like
Oh, I got one of them. I got a homeboy like that.
straight up like she was just not human, right? And you could just see the look in this poor lady's face. I didn't pick up on it yet. We got to the register. They're in front of us. About that time, I hear him tell her to shut the hell up. And I turn and I look at my wife and I go,
Ooh.
did he just tell her to shut the hell up?
Yeah.
She goes, oh, you got that? I said, I did get that. She goes, oh, he been yelling at her through the entire grocery store.
Did you slap fire at his ass?
So about that time, they're over at the counter. They're boxing up their stuff. And the cashier, she looked at us and she goes, did you hear that? I said, did you hear that? And she was like,
I think everybody heard it.
yeah, yeah. And I looked at the wife and I said, look, I got to go to the car. I can't be in here. I need to pay and I need to leave. I said, because this is triggering for me. Because I watched my mother get physically assaulted.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with that. You know what? If you have a disagreement with the wife, save it for the car.
Yeah. No, save it for the house.
Save it for the house.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this, you can tell it's an ongoing thing. And, you know, it was just that triggering for me that I had to walk away because nothing more than I wanted to do was grab this dude and beat the living shit out of him.
just slap
And-
the
and-
fire.
Let me tell you
oh
something.
my God.
Let me
'Cause
tell you
I
something.
told my wife, I
Hey,
said,
Johnny, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little something. So I'm like that, right? I used to no. Let me take it back. I used to be like that.
Like what?
Like I get
Telling
real.
your girl to shut the fuck up?
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't know what you. I don't know what.
Motherfucker. Hey, hey, listen. I'm not defending any bro, but I'm not gonna let some dude just whoop a bitch ass.
right.
Right.
But a nigga put me in my place. Hey, look, one day I looked up on a nigga and this nigga was a little motherfucker. And I'm like, why is this fine ass bitch letting this little ass motherfucker just talk to her crazy?
Right.
Well, when I said something, this nigga, he goes, hey bro, this ain't none of your business, man. And I was like, and it wasn't.
Right.
And I should have took it as that because
I-
2 seconds later, this nigga's dumping on me at Smith's, at Albertsons, in the parking lot. And I'm like,
Oh boy.
whoa. And I can't even get to my gun, bro, because it's in the trunk. So I'm like, what the?
So, I used to be like that. Right?
Yeah.
Him and I come from this. I have since.
Seen some niggas do some shit.
I'm gonna say since after I got out. I have learned. So when you go away for a while, right?
Right.
When you lose your freedom and you go away for a little bit, certain things go into play while you're locked up,
Right.
that you implemented when you were out on the streets, but when you get inside,
Right.
it's like you don't have a choice but to, right? So like not disrespecting people,
Right.
not getting crazy, right? I also learned how to mind my
Fucking business.
Mind your business.
Hey,
My motherfucking
Johnny
business.
loves telling people at work, "Hey, dog, what are you doing?" Johnny says, "I'm over here minding my fucking business. What are you doing?" That's his favorite fucking line.
100%.
Hey, and all I do is go, "Fuck you,"
Right.
Because he's right, right? But I learned ever since I got out the joint, dog. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Yeah.
You don't have to get involved in
No.
everything.
Yeah, hey,
right.
hey.
And I've been not necessarily in a situation like that where a dude was telling somebody, telling his wife or his girlfriend like, "Hey, shut the fuck up," like in public. But I've seen people arguing. I've seen some, you know what I mean? Me and Britt have been out in public, and Britt were like, "Did you see that?" And we're like, "Yeah." And and she'll tell you if you ask her. I tell her, "Hey, mind your business."
Right. Right.
Also, not for nothing, in Florida, mind your fucking business.
You better mind your business,
Right.
bruh.
Because,
If there's anywhere that you need to be minding your fucking business,
Is Florida.
Is Florida.
And Texas.
I will.
And Texas.
I will say this. So I don't know if I've ever told you. So I had a stepdad who was like severe alcoholic, right? And my sister's dad, and I watched that man beat my mother out the house, down the sidewalk, break 5 of her ribs, and I was like 7 years old, right? So if you have a disagreement with your wife, whatever else like that, save it for the house, talk it out, whatnot. Don't get physical about it or even mental about it, right? So I had to go to the car. Because a younger version of me wanted to come out, and I needed to mind my business.
Yeah.
And,
Mind that business.
right. And and my wife and I, we looked at the cashier, and we were just like, we hope that she can get away, get some help, whatever else like that. But
And that's
it's
another thing.
been a long time since I felt like that.
Oh, that's
And that's another thing.
Another discussion.
That's a whole
We're
nother
about to
discussion.
open
Hey,
up-
listen.
You're about to
I'm
open
not even going to open that up. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, when you go to protect that person's like, why the fuck are you in my business?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa,
yes.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You ungrateful motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Side note,
Hey.
when I was a little kid,
Yeah.
I rented the house, right? This dude there was a bar out in front of my grandmother's house. There's a big empty field, and there was a bar there. And this dude was stomping the shit out of his pregnant girlfriend wife, right? No. And my grandmother called the cops.
Yeah.
They arrested dude.
Yeah.
You know what the chick said?
What?
She told my grandma to mind her fucking business.
My baby daddy. Who's going to pay the rent now, bitch?
That's some
Right.
wild
And
shit.
this was back in the 80s.
Yeah,
You know? So, mind your business.
The 80s in Florida was wild.
Like I tell them at work, hey, nobody put a coin in your slot and pulled your fucking cord. Nobody told you to pipe up.
Yeah, that's his other favorite saying.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Wrap
we
it up.
did it. We did it.
I got
We're
to
almost
piss
done.
All right.
for real.
Yeah, he needs to go, so I can tell him getting fidgety, antsy over there.
Needs
Hey,
something.
listen. Lastly, thoughts and prayers
Yes.
to Charlie Kirk,
To everybody.
wife,
Family.
to his wife, to his kids.
Absolutely.
And if you are somebody out there that is watching this, and you know somebody who died, who's no longer with us, and it was because of something that shouldn't have happened, some kind of incident that was just unexcusable, or it was just there was no reason for it and whatnot. Our hearts go out to you too. This isn't just, we're not just saying it because this guy because we align with his beliefs or we don't align with his beliefs. Just as human beings, period, that are sharing this rock that's orbiting through space and spinning on an axis. You know what I'm saying? Just as being that, we send our hearts, our thoughts and prayers out to anybody who's lost somebody in any type of form or fashion that was just inexcusable. And we thank you to all our veterans, to anybody out there that this might have been triggering for. I know our brother here has kind of been going through it the past few days. Our hearts go out to you guys too. We thank you guys for your service, and we will see you on the next episode. We out.
We out.
Thank you.
Bitches.